All right, so we're here again. It's like 2:30 in the afternoon, and we're requiring a nap time, or at least rest time today. So, which means I get to have a little bit of green tea and a little bit of peace and quiet for even if it's 30 minutes. I'm good with it, right? So my tea's really hot right now, so I'm gonna let it cool off a little bit. I wanted to come on and tell you guys a little bit about something that I'm trying. So today was a trainer ride for an hour. It was a power ladder. So the power was like it hit a certain power on the bike for so long. Then I would get a little rest, and then I just kind of like worked my way down the ladder, 6 minutes, 4 minutes, 2 minutes. And then I actually had an 8-minute at the end. But yeah. And a swim. It was a constant, continuous 2K swim. Very easy. Like, I actually didn't go as easy as I was supposed to. It's very hard to go that easy sometimes, right? Like, not like pushing yourself, but really like holding back. But there's good reason behind that. I get told that you need to hold back on those days that you're supposed to hold back on, and really that way you can push hard on those hard days. So I'm still working on it. It's a work in progress. I want to show you something though, what we did to my bike. So as I've mentioned many times, it's a very expensive hobby, sport, I don't know, whatever you want to call it, pastime. So it's a very expensive thing to be in. So obviously the more aerodynamic that your bike is, the faster you can go on, right, in a race. So whatever tricks and stuff that you can find to make yourself more aerodynamic, the faster you'll be. And obviously things that are legal in triathlon world. I do triathlons that you can't draft in. So there are draft legal triathlons that you can do, but you can't draft in them. So anyway, lots of talk there. So this is my bike on the trainer, but this is my front wheel, and it's got some depth in it here, which helps it be more aerodynamic, which also means that it's expensive, right? Like not super expensive, but it could be. Some people get ones that are, the more depth that you have there, the more expensive it gets. Well, that's what I have on my front of my bike. The back of my bike currently, because it's on the bike trainer, just has a regular wheel on the back of it. I have the same wheel on my back as I do on the front. But for a race, a lot of people put like a solid disc wheel on the back because it's more aerodynamic, and it can get you, I think they say 2 to 3 seconds per kilometer that you go, which over, a big race can mean a couple minutes or so. It's big in triathlon world. I know it doesn't sound like it should be that big, but it really is. But those disc wheels are like, expensive. Like anywhere from $800 to $2,000, probably even more than that for one wheel. And I'm like, I don't have that kind of money to put down on a wheel. So there are other options that you can do. I know that there's some places that you can like rent one of those wheels from, and you can, use it for a race, and then you return it, and I don't know, like maybe like $200 is what you rent it for. But this is another option that my husband found. So here's my front wheel. Here's my back wheel that goes on my bike. This part right here is the exact same tire, the exact same wheel as that one right there. But what he found was this thing called an aero jacket. So this part that made it solid is actually just like a cover that kind of just fits over. It fits on this side, and then it also fits on the other side, and then you pin it together with some of these little pin things that they have, that like screwed together. Anyway, it's so much cheaper, and hopefully it works. Hopefully it helps. Hopefully it gives me that little bit more edge that I'm looking for my race. So that's a little bit for today. I'm gonna go enjoy my tea and have a little bit of quiet time for just a few minutes. Have a good one.